Once again, I played this game for about 6 hours a few weeks ago, recorded all of my gameplay, and now I'm going to show you that gameplay, and if you have any questions at all, please ask. That's what these streams are for. This will be, if you watched my other video or watched my other stream, we covered a lot of the gameplay elements in those videos, but I'm still going to talk about the same stuff. If you have any questions, again, it's a new day. We'll do it again. I'll answer a bunch of questions that I can, or as many as I can.
So, this is Kajimi, huh? Looks cold and dark.
That's the least of our problems.
And again, if you like Star Wars, then I think you'll really enjoy what they're doing with the space combat. Because you've got hyperspace, you've got all the standard, ships you're fighting, like TIE fighters and stuff like that.
Get the safecracker before that happens.
The space combat feels very similar to Starfield, but I think it's better. Think of the space combat as open world as well. So yeah, so you can kind of go anywhere you want and go pick up stuff, go pick up cargo, like I just did. So that these are like open world areas that space is, but also you're headed towards a quest. So you can head towards the planet, which you can see the planet icon straight ahead. But there's stuff to do along the way, little icons to do along the way, which is very similar to the open world when you're running around, which is cool. I thought it worked when I was running around. Yeah, there's a bunch of pirates, so I was like, you know what? All right, fine. I'll go fight these pirates. Let's do it. Space combat. You have a missile that cools down on the bottom right, and then you also have your blasters. Let me make sure that it's not too loud here. There we go. And I think the space combat should look pretty good on your screen for Twitch compression versus like the running around stuff. But oh, thanks, Hannah. Hannah, I hope you're having a great day. Hannah, I've been here almost 5 years. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is another good point of comparison. Since Hogwarts Legacy is based on a established IP, same deal. Kind of a directed open world. You cannot first person in ship, as far as I know. I don't think there's a first person in the ship. I didn't attempt to do that, but I would have had to go looking, and I don't think it exists. Yeah, it's kind of like No Man's Sky combat as well. These pirates had shields, so they were harder to shoot down. Yeah, they were harder, but still kind of like you're out there, you're saving somebody basically. Any co-op? No, it's fully single player. This is a fully single player game. I should have just yoinked Star Wars Squadron's flight model. Well, I don't know. That's a fully self-contained video game on its own. And also, that's more of a flight sim. This is more of a casual run around and have fun sim. And it does feel like Squadrons to me a little bit. Easier though. Snakebite, thank you for the Prime Snakebite. Thank you, Snakebite. But yeah, if you like this, directed combat, like you can see the white circle in front of the ship. That's where you're supposed to shoot. I was playing with mouse and keyboard, and mouse and keyboard might be harder than playing with controller in this stuff.
Right side.
So
I know.
when I played with mouse and keyboard, I had one of the developers when I was playing. Oh, he crashed! Holy shit! I didn't even notice that. That's awesome. He just fucking ran right into that rock. That was sick. Wow. I had no idea that even happened.
Taking fire.
And your missiles pretty much always hit too. So what was I saying, man? That crash threw me off. That was sick. Oh yeah, one of the developers behind me was like, you should play with a controller, and I was like, I don't want to. He's like, you really should play with a controller, and I was like, no. So I played with mouse and keyboard. Snakebite, that's what you should. That's what I think you should do. You still think Star Wars 1313 would have been better? Well, 1313 is not a video game, and this is. So that's like me saying, you know, well, I still think my district would be better off with this congressman elected. When, well, the other congressman was elected, so who knows? How much of this are you allowed to show? I'm showing it. I'm showing it. Yeah, this is a video game, and the other video games are not. They're not real. So, thank you, Silver and Black, for gifting to Ori Monster. Ori Monster, do something nice for somebody else. Yeah, guys, do you know that? I want you to know that things are better in your dreams than they are in reality. Things are better in your dreams than they are in reality. Okay, so then now I think I finish. I saved that little thing. I saved those little ships. And now I'm going to go land on this planet. And you can do something that you can't do in Starfield, which is fly from space to a planet. J-Wag. You can fly from space to a planet, guys. What a novel idea. Is there any ship customization? I did not get to experience that. That was a little hitch there, by the way. I only had a couple of hitches, and that was one of them. You do go into hyperspace. Yeah, you can go travel from one place to another. Yeah. See, they hid the loading screen behind the clouds, and then you're good. Done and done. No, you cannot land anywhere. No. It is better than Starfield. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You basically what happens is like it shows you on a directed path to the city. To Kajimi is where you're headed.
She's also drowning in debt to
and
the
Kajimi
Ashiga.
you might know from Rise of
You should
Skywalker.
think about cracking some saves.
We've got a welcoming committee.
Welcoming
Yeah,
committee.
Kajimi you might know from Rise of Skywalker. Which, by the way, I kind of always liked that city in Rise of Skywalker. How does the flying feel? I think it feels good. I think it feels better than Starfield. I don't necessarily think it was perfect, but I did enjoy it. I don't know. The main story people are saying is 25 to 30 hours, but I don't actually know that. So then you land, again on your predefined path, but at least you fly from space to the planet. And then
So cold.
I think Kajimi is kind of yet another...
Hey there, I'm Kay Vess.
Yet another city that is run
must
by
be the Ashiga
syndicates,
cartel, right?
run by crime syndicates. This is run by the Ashiga clan, and that's the whole crux of this video game is that you're doing different errands for different crime syndicates,
Well, I'm just looking for
and
someone.
occasionally
Her name's Ank.
you're gonna do one thing for one crime syndicate that's gonna make another crime syndicate
She owes me money.
mad,
Like
and that's
a
your
lot.
reputation
I'm
system.
Here to collect.
You are a liar.
Is there a perk tree?
What?
There
No.
are materials
No,
you
I
pick
mean,
up
If I was with the Dawn, you
Materials you pick up
think
along
I'd
the way
just show up on your landing pad?
that will allow you to upgrade certain things like your blaster or your
Guess that means
clothes
I'm free to go, right?
or things like that
I
will
mean, sounds like
that's
you've got
probably more your
Crimson
skill
Dawn
tree.
spies to find.
You are clear to go. But do not lie to
Yeah.
us again.
Oh, yeah.
The little guy's name is Nyx.
Honest.
I haven't really got to see Nyx yet. Yeah, so
Hey, Indy
I think
5, we're
the
clear
thrust
for now.
of this
Just
mission
don't give them a reason to
is
lock
that
down
you're
the
going to
ship.
go
This is
and
not my first time on Kajimi.
Yeah, okay.
steal one
I
thing
think I'll
from
check
one
out the
crime
cantina,
syndicate
see if
and give it
anyone's
to
heard
another
anything
crime
about it.
syndicate to prove
Thanks, a regular at the
that you should be
Dome
working
Factory.
for that crime
It's in the
syndicate.
thieves'
That makes
quarter,
sense.
Right nearby.
Is the footage shown beta? This isn't even beta. This is like this isn't even an alpha. This is just a build they had. Because I played this 3 weeks ago. Is she single? As far as I know, yes. And you might recognize this gameplay from... See, there were some edits there because I had to cut out like the map. And they wanted me to cut out map and times when you could go out of bounds and stuff like that. In the cities, it's not necessarily
Crimson Dawn seems to have eyes and ears
as open
everywhere.
world
You think they could be
as like a
listening to me,
Skyrim
Andy?
or whatever, which to me, kind of threw me off. But then the more that I thought about it, the more it was just like a Yakuza or a Red Dead,
Okay.
where you can run around the city, but you can't go anywhere. You cannot go anywhere in the city. You have to like stick to predefined paths. And
It's crawling with mercenaries.
do you have to wear different gear for different climates? I don't think so. I don't know. Good question,
Right.
actually.
Or maybe they
Does that
help
poor
me out
represent the
with
reputation
weapons.
system? Yes, it does. So you notice when I walked up against that, it said poor. That was my reputation with that crime
So
syndicate.
this is
It was
Kajimi
poor. So
Long
that
way
means they
from
don't like
home,
me.
isn't it?
They're the best
Um,
stock player out of
Come
all.
on, Nix. Maybe they got some good snacks here.
So I think I'm running into the cantina
No, I swear.
here in Kajimi
I'm ready
to
This place has gone
find some
downhill since
information.
people let the Empire in.
Oh, it's okay.
Bet there's no
buddy.
karaoke in this
People
game.
around
It's a good
here
question.
just-
Is there karaoke in this game? There is. I want there to be karaoke in this game. But these are like the cantinas. The cantinas,
Hey,
I will say-
is Ank around?
most of the gameplay that you've seen on Twitch
she owe you
does
credits
not do
too.
this game
Good
justice. It is
Why?
absolutely
What happened?
beautiful. The details
Yes, she
and
finally
the
caught her.
ambiance and the atmosphere
couple million
and
credits
the
to pay off in the
sound
factory.
design and the art design and everything is just awesome. It's so cool.
Huh.
And it looks way better in person
Complicates things.
than it does on Twitch or
If she gets out,
on YouTube.
Tell her
Although I
she's
did
got
watch a few
a
YouTube
tab to
videos that
pay.
made it look pretty good. But the Twitch compression's kind of not doing this game justice. Same with the Avatar game too.
Hey, Andy 5.
Yeah, I was playing on PC. Playing with mouse and keyboard on PC.
Mashiga factory. I think I'm gonna have to break
Exactly,
her out.
Parappa, yeah.
If they catch you, they'll lock you up as well.
I mean,
You got any
I
better
love Star
ideas?
Wars, so it was really, really interesting and fun to see
Find the factory schematics first.
all these cities fleshed out, and all these characters and areas, and new spaceships, new speeders, etc., etc. I picked up a vault key card, and I think that vault key card will take you to a different vault somewhere, either outside the city or like in space. That was one mechanic I noticed, is that you would randomly pick up like loot. Oh yeah, I'm eavesdropping here. So I'm eavesdropping here and listening to like another quest sort of present itself, so that I can do that quest, which is cool. The way you discover quests in this game, I think, works pretty well. You can see the compass at the top of the screen, and you don't really get overwhelmed with that. Sometimes you see a lot of icons, but I was on a time limit with this demo, so I was like, damn it, I want to do all this stuff. Like, I want to just run to the next question mark and see what it is, See how that question mark just popped up on the top?
Born and bred Kajimi native to show me around.
Wicked Smart, thank you for the bits, Wicked Smart.
nobody's.
But that's how you discover stuff. My playtime at the event total was 6 hours. I had 2 hours with this section and 4 hours with the section that I showed yesterday. I think I was 4 and then 2. Yeah, I want to say it was 2.
Why? I haven't done anything.
So like there was a time limit on both of them because it's open worlds. You could go run around and do whatever. Is this pre-recorded footage? Yes, this is me playing. This is me playing 3 weeks ago. They did not give me a build because nobody has a build of this game. So, can you shoot your gun anywhere? Good question, actually.
Any tips for meeting the queen?
No, I think again, in the cities, the game's going to kind of limit you to not start shooting. Because I don't think it really had... I don't think it's got it set up for, like, if you shoot, then, like, a bunch of guards will show up in your face. It's not really like a Skyrim.
Ooh, the security here is tight.
No multiplayer.
You ever head for a defense system like that, ND5?
Was your experience different from other players? Yes. My experience was different from other players. Lawrence did a bunch of stuff different than I did. I discovered a little NYX cosmetic that other people did not find. Like, I found a little scarf for Nyx. There is a GTA style wanted system, very similar to, but like the cops, but it's the Empire. Someone said there's no free aim. That's just wrong. I mean, there's no free aim in the cities, if that's what you mean, but in the parts where you need to shoot your gun, and it's free aim, yeah. So, like, see how I sneak in? It says Ashiga Clan poor. So if they see me, this is the reputation system. If the Ashiga Clan sees me, anyone here, then I believe they just like either kick me out or shoot me or put me in jail. I didn't want to find out, so I didn't find out. Does the controller use auto aim? I think there's a little bit of a snap auto aim, yeah. Any kind of upgradable, customizable base. Your ship would probably end up being your base, Craft Lab. Because you can upgrade your ship, but you can't really, there's no like base, there's no base building. So, no base building in this game. Not that I know of. No, Leo, that's not at all. I mean, I just found it by looking, Leo. It was not a paid thing. It was just I just went looking for a special question mark and found it. No, it wasn't paid DLC.
Come on, Nyx. Like a whisper.
Another YouTuber playing and said there's no free aim. Again, maybe in the cities, but I don't really know. This is the stealth stuff, and some of these stealth sections, like I've noticed more in the open world stealth sections, like in the cities that are not part of the main quest lines, they seem easier. But some of the forced stealth stuff that you're going to have to do at the beginning of this game is not going to be easy. And it's going to be frustrating. I showed a lot of that yesterday. Do different planets have different currencies? No. Generally speaking, the Star Wars universe runs on credits, so that's not really the thing. So I send Nyx over to attack him, and then I can knock him out. And I got a security room access card, so I can get into the place I need to get into. How does ammo work? It's just a cooldown. Your blaster's basically doesn't really have ammo. It's more of it overheats. Lucky Luciano, thank you, Lucky, for being here almost 3 years. Here's a hacking game that is it's a rhythm game. You have to match the rhythm of what it shows, and then once you've done that, you hack in.
We can find.
There's tons of loot. You're constantly finding loot. Like, constantly.
Ooh.
Did I think Nyx was cute? You bet I did. You bet I did. So here's more hacking. Think of it like Wordle. It's Wordle. So the symbols you put up on the screen there, basically just click them. And you'll see, like, it'll show some symbols yellow, show some symbols blue. When they're yellow, that means they are in the wrong area. They're in the wrong area, but they just need to be moved around. So if you've played Wordle, that's what it is. So, like, for example, the yellow square there, that just needs to be in another spot in the puzzle. That's it. Nice. There you go. And when it's blue, it's in the right spot and it's the right symbol.
Okay, then.
Hard to describe if you've not played Wordle. If you have played Wordle, it is exactly that.
Okay, ND5, I
is this
didn't
Star
find
Wars?
anything on the factory,
it is called Star Wars Outlaws.
I found something else.
Artrius?
Looks like Crimson Dawn stolen some relic from the Ashiga clan. That's why they're
okay, so Crimson Dawn stole the relic from the Ashiga clan.
They must have known it would
so
keep the
I'm
queen
going to get that
distracted.
relic back.
Well, I'm sure the queen would appreciate if I got it back to them. Just gotta find out where Crimson Dawn's hiding.
I'm going to get that relic back and give it to the Ashiga clan so the Ashiga clan likes me.
That was fast.
Performance was great. I had basically no issues in performance, but I played on PC. So I won't be able to vouch for console, but I played on PC and had literally no issues. I enjoyed playing it immensely. And actually, the more that I played it, the more I wanted to play it. So some parts of this, not this gameplay, but some other stealth gameplay stuff that I showed you yesterday. some forced gameplay. Part of the main quest line was annoying. Holy shit, it was annoying. And I was like, why is this so hard? It also felt inconsistent. So there are some forced stealth that bothered me, but this stuff didn't. Running around and doing this kind of stuff is actually more fun. I don't know the specs. No, I wish I knew the specs for you guys. I don't have those. But you'll see in the top right it says do not get caught. Do not get caught is the if I get caught, I believe it just throws you out. It's just like you get caught, failed, and then your autosave picks up kind of where you where it autosaved last. How's the combat? You're gonna see. Yeah, no, I was playing, but it's recorded. This is recorded on YouTube. I'm gonna publish all these videos without commentary on my YouTube channel as well. Is there an option to go in guns blazing? Palcom, there is, but some of the main questline stuff, for example, when you just saw something that says do not get caught, that forces you to not go in guns blazing. So when it says do not get caught, you have to stealth. And that's the stuff that kind of bothered me because the stealth again felt pretty inconsistent. Or maybe I was just bad. How does the inventory work? Very simple. You did not have to manage inventory, thank God. This is my gameplay, yeah. Okay, so this is the picking up where we left off. Here, it's probably right about there. No, it's not get good. The stealth rules are inconsistent. You'll see. Hopefully they fix it actually before hopefully they fix it before they release it, but maybe they won't. So this is me going to pick up that relic. Steal that relic and then bring it back. Like I said, I played this part before back in June. I played this section before, but it wasn't as open. It was way more directed. This is way more open and kind of run anywhere and do whatever I want. Nah, Sensei, no. You'll see. You'll see, Sensei. I played enough of the stealth to tell you that it parts of it did not feel consistent. Also, there's no mini-map with no vision cones. There's no mini-map with no vision cones, so you're going to run into problems there as well. Yeah. So this is me.
That should be
You'll see I'm trying to find a way in to the Ashiga clan here. And I can't go into the main gate there because they would just yell at me, obviously. But almost any time that you can't go into a main gate, there's like a vent or a hole or something that you can sneak in on the right side or the left. So, just so you know. Yeah, no eye detection, Sensei Berserkers. Just sort of they just get seen. So, but yeah, pretty much always there's going to be some other way to sneak in. You just got to find it. So you're in vents a lot. But
all right, Nix.
For example, for the Ashiga clan, the reputation system, if I had a good reputation with the Ashiga clan, I wouldn't have to do this. Since this is a main quest line, I'm imagining there is no condition where you will have a good reputation with the Ashiga clan, because I think this is your introduction to the Ashiga clan, and they don't know you. So, how's the dialogue and voice acting? The dialogue and voice acting surprisingly good. Voice acting is very, very good. The dialogue also surprisingly good. I was very I was actually impressed with how good it was. It wasn't great. This wasn't like, you know, Emmy award-winning dialogue, but certainly better than a lot of Star Wars dialogue. So,
see something? Gotcha.
I was impressed because maybe my expectations were low.
That's gotta be it. Feelers up, buddy. This could get tricky.
Because my expectations for Star Wars dialogues are usually pretty bad. So you can see the relic I'm trying to steal in the center of the room down there. I'm going to attempt. This is my footage, yeah. And I played this, so this is me playing. I'm not playing this currently, right now. But it is my footage, and I did play this. I'm going to attempt doing all of this stealth. Because I don't want... If I alert them, they will shoot. They will start shooting. They won't kick me out, thankfully. But I wanted to try stealth because I did enjoy the stealth, even though it was frustrating.
Just a few more.
I actually really did enjoy what I was doing and using Nyx, using my little guy to go and like attack people and distract them. I'm stealing this relic from Crimson Dawn to give to Ashiga clan. So what I meant to, I probably misspoke. This is Crimson Dawn.
Find a key card.
And I'm stealing from them. So is it the base game or upgraded version of the, I don't know. It's just whatever build they gave me. I did try the mini games Puffer Glitch. Yeah, they're on my YouTube channel actually. No, you've not been duped. This is me playing. Spawn, welcome officially to the Gooses, Spawn. Thank you very much, Spawn. Everybody welcome Spawn, please, with your baby goose emotes.
Did I get the meeting time wrong?
Lead hater, no, they did not go into detail. So here's like me hacking into a door. Again, rhythm game. See, it's harder though. I'm kind of fucking it up. Yeah. Okay, so Technator, I'm glad you noticed. There was a thing that said 5 out of 5 take out enemies. Do you get extra money or rewards at the end of the mission for doing that? Yes. So you'd get like specific skills for getting, 5 stealth takedowns or whatever. I never really got to use those skills because this wasn't a persistent character I played on. So whatever skill I earned, I never got to use because again, this was a shorter demo. So who knows what you get? Again, this is Wordle. So you put the symbols up on the screen. If they're yellow, that means it needs to move. You can see the arrows on the side of the square. And then if they're blue, that means they're in the right spot and they're the right symbol. So there you go, I got it.
All right.
Yeah, sliced. So what that does is that brings down the shield around the relic. So I can go steal the relic. And I was like, I wonder if I can steal this relic fully stealth. Like, never alerting anyone in the room. And you'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. So.
Someone nearby.
And again, I don't know what it is. The stealth just felt inconsistent, but it also felt
Go get him, buddy.
like satisfying. And they do notice bodies. I'm picking up a blaster rifle there just in case. You don't get to keep that blaster rifle. You can only really keep it for specific sections of the game. So once you'll like drop it if you go into the fully open world or whatever. I don't think you can move bodies. I never saw that option. Yeah, I never saw that option to move bodies. So I think you're meant to like do a little faster stealth.
See something?
Verdict out of 10. I can't really give it an out of 10 yet because I haven't played enough of it. Is this live gameplay? This is not live gameplay. It's my recorded gameplay, like I said before. And I'm commentating on my recorded gameplay. Because that's the only option I've got. The stream is not pre-recorded, though. Oh, hell yeah, Hiphead.
Take him down, Nyx.
So much for going quiet, Nyx.
Okay, so I picked up another blaster rifle. One thing I went loud for a second. But they're all, it looks like, upstairs. So I was like, well, maybe I can grab this relic. Maybe I can grab this relic and then see how to escape. So I don't have to like shoot my way out.
Let's get this thing out of here.
And they still don't know. So I went hiding. I just need to escape.
I could have sworn there was something.
So here they come. Down the stairs.
What do you see?
I can't remember what I did actually, because I think I was able to fully stealth all the way out of this. How's the gunfighting? I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, Naparino, I did see that, yeah. And I know exactly how he feels, Naparino.
Nyx?
So Nyx can run over, distract that dude. I was worried about people being on the stairs, but I knocked that guy out. No big deal. Did it seem simple to play, or were some parts that you played complex? No, it was pretty simple to play. It's just the maybe harder than a more casual game, you know. All right, got that guy. So yeah, so somebody heard that. They're coming down the stairs right there. I think is that a droid? I can't remember if it's a droid. But I wanted to see if I could keep the stealth going.
Get him next.
Oh no, it's just a regular person. I don't know if there's different difficulties. And there's the key card. That's the key card I could have used to get into the room that I hacked. So I grabbed that key card, but I didn't actually need it because I hacked myself getting into the room. So there's lots of ways to do this. I could have run in and just started shooting everybody. I could have caused a firefight, shot everyone, got the key card, and then walked in. And wouldn't have to worry about that. But I wanted to try stealth and to see if I could swing it.
No good. Gotta find another way out.
I did, JB. I did a lot of open world stuff. And actually put it all on my YouTube channel. So if you want to talk about the open world, we can talk about the open world afterwards too, but it's on my YouTube as well, so but this is more the directed stuff. Again, this is probably main quest line stuff, I think. So the AI seems a bit off. I actually disagree. The AI is a lot harder than you think it is. The AI felt very similar to Hitman. See, like, they see you. I never knew what the vision cone was. Sometimes they would see you all the way down the hall, and sometimes they wouldn't. So it's always pretty hard to tell for me. Yeah, we'll see if there are different difficulty levels. I never got a chance to check into that. Is there any aspect of the game that you would definitely change? Yeah, the stealth. The stealth needs to be... I think there just need to be consistent rules. A mini map with vision codes would help it tremendously. I don't think they're going to do that though. Here's another hacking game where I can use this to get into the. I think it's just loot. Yeah. Yeah. I never tried to move a body, but I don't see a prompt when I walk over them. Right? I don't see a prompt walking over those bodies. Cloudless, it may be. It's possible. So I got the relic.
That's our exit.
And I was able to get out. But
What's she doing?
Are you kidding?
they know. So I just used a stun on that person. That's a one-shot. That's a one-shot stun. They're done. I threw a grenade at another person there. And that one-shot stun is a cooldown. You can kind of see it in the bottom right. It says ZZZ. I picked up their blaster rifle. So this blaster rifle will work, but only for a temporary amount of time. You can see the charges. I think I got pretty close to dying here. Maybe vision cones come in the future. Who knows? There's Deadeye. This is Deadeye that I'm trying to use. I was only able to mark one person. It's a Star Wars Deadeye. There we go. Stealth without vision cones can work if the patrols have alert icons that fill up. Yeah, it's Mr. Nutty. That's what I was trying to say, is that, like, it just goes from... Oh, this is the one that was hard for me. That one, I want to say I spent 10 minutes on that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I could not figure out the rhythm of that hacking puzzle, and it just killed me. I was like, ugh. So that's going to happen on stream occasionally.
Keep it quiet, buddy.
It was the worst. I was like, what is happening?
I've got the relic thing.
Should I be concerned about how you retrieved it?
No.
If it's the AI from the Division, it'll be no joke. Triple Daddy, it probably is. Same developer.
Don't get your hopes up.
I don't know, can I...
Okay, so now I'm returning the relic to the Ashiga clan to hopefully make it so that my reputation will go up with the Ashiga clan. Hopefully they'll have an auto hacking tool. They might, or maybe they'll have like tools that'll make hacking easier for you. The Wordle hacks never were hard, ever. But those rhythm hacks were actually relatively difficult. There were a couple of that I ran into. I was like, boy, these are no joke. Were there any differences between the factions that made them feel particularly unique? I did not have enough exposure to all of the different factions to tell you that.
Another time, okay?
They definitely had a visual distinction. They were all very different visually. For sure. Their uniforms. That is one thing I can say about the cosmetics. Is that as your reputation goes up or down with each crime syndicate,
Okay,
you can
listen,
buy
found your stolen
different
relic,
cosmetics, not with
and
real
I'm
money,
here to
but
return it to the
you can buy
Queen.
different cosmetics that would match you up with that crime syndicate. So each crime syndicate has a different visual
No offense,
signature
but I want to give it to her myself.
that you could then put on for your character, which is cool. Thanks, Cupog. Oh, you have Cupog almost a year even. Can you pet Nyx? I don't know that I was ever able to pet Nyx.
ND5.
Does it have classic
Yes,
Ubisoft
who's
Assassin's
going
Creed
to see the
parkour
Queen?
mechanisms? Yes, it does.
They
Yeah.
must want this relic bad.
I did see that. Fucks with me, yeah. Guy Code? Do we feel this
Why?
game can stand alone? The Jedi series is good Star Wars games. I have had fun
Right.
playing this game.
I'll
I have
be
had fun
fine.
playing this game. I don't know that I can tell you it's good.
A lot of security here.
Murking Elite's already there on
Crimson Dawn
Inside
knew
Games.
what they were doing.
Thanks, Guy Code. Very much.
Easy.
So this is the Ashiga clan. I think the Ashiga clan looks really cool and way different
Your
than
Majesty.
the other crime
She was
syndicates.
asking about the bomb maker.
But I also got this relic back for you from Crimson Dawn.
Do some other areas feel more alive than this area because there's a whole lot of NPCs out in that spot you're in?
Our
Well,
expansion is made
Game Slave,
us
I'm just running by those NPCs. I'm not doing anything with them. And that's mainly because I just didn't. You can do that. No, I did not get to play any Sapak. I wish that I did.
Okay, so relic's back.
These guys
You gonna
pay me
let
off
Matt
with a
go
trip to
now?
Disneyland. You bet they paid me off. No. I went and played this game in June without a trip to Disneyland. They asked me to come play the game and I said yes, of course, because I would love to play the video game. I played this video game before I went to Disneyland. And I would have, I'm telling you, some of those stealth areas were fucking annoying.
We got a deal then.
Really fucking
Great.
annoying.
I'll just leave you to talk this out.
I was impressed with. We got to interview the cast of the game, and we also got to listen to a lot of the developers talk about the game, and clearly the passion was coming through for those people. They really gave a shit about what they were making. So
The Ashiga are
now
warming up
the
here,
Ashiga clan reputation
I
is
think.
good. I've done it.
Rewards loyalty. Keep it up.
I did. You know what? I did give them a little feedback about those stealth sections. I don't necessarily know they liked that
ND,
feedback,
I think Crimson Dawn's mad.
but I did.
Everyone has enemies, Kay.
Is the map cluttered with side missions? No, it's more of a discovery thing. You can see the question marks on the compass on the top of the screen. You can go to those question marks and do them if you'd like. I'm sneaking around because I saw something. This is, I think, the Nyx thing. Yeah, it is. So, Nyx jumps up to an area. Nyx does this on his own. He jumps up to an area and starts yelling at me, basically. And Nyx is trying to tell me there's something there. And it took me forever to find this. I cut out all the stuff of me wandering around. But it took me forever to find it, but Nyx was pointing something out for me so that I could go and
Give me
get
a
whatever he
second,
was. See, he's over looking at it. And I'm like, oh, well, what does Nyx see? I'm gonna go check it out. So I'm following Nyx to another area.
I hope you're leading me to a warm bowl of bone broth.
Yeah. So. The animations look. The animations didn't bother me at all. There were a couple of times that I think when it came to the parkour aspects of it, some of the animations, sometimes they would grab walls and other times they wouldn't, but that happened a lot in Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order too, so. So there you go. Nyx led me to
Whoa. Okay.
whatever this was.
Let's see what we have here.
Nyx is trying to show me, I think it was this merchant. Yeah. Secluded back alley. So he's trying to show me an area.
Whoa.
And I found the Nyx treasure trader. How many missions to increase your syndicate reputation is good? Muggsy, I don't know. I didn't do enough to tell you. So I wouldn't be able to tell you like it's 3 or 4. Because it depends on also where your reputation was. It could be it could be bad, it could be poor, it could be, you know, who knows. So
The smuggler must be responsible. But where has she hidden it?
So I'm kind of running around.
You there.
I wish I could show you the map. I don't know why they had me cut out the map and stuff. Maybe it's because it's not final yet. But I thought the map was good. So it was too bad because I liked looking at the map and finding where stuff was. I was getting lost in the cities a lot. I think these cities need better navigation, or at least an arrow or something underneath your character telling you where to go when you have an objective lit up. Because I was getting lost a lot. And I did not like that. I would much rather not be lost. No, there's no pile of hay. This isn't an Assassin's Creed game. This is made by Massive, so.
This whole
No, it doesn't feel like
city
Assassin's Creed.
started by people running from something.
Ubisoft made
You're
Assassin's
a
Creed.
long way
Massive
from a
made this
market.
game. So.
No one finds what they really
Yeah, Massive
need at a
made this
market.
game and Avatar and The Division. So going to be different gameplay mechanics than what you guys are expecting from Assassin's Creed. Different developers, guys.
I have something you want.
Okay, Shuma.
Was the compass
I'm
useless in
okay.
town?
Let's see what
No,
you
it
got.
wasn't useless. It was just like if I
This
walked
whole
towards
city
something.
was
Yeah, so
started
here's.
by people running from something.
Look at this. I could buy new stuff.
You think
Also,
they're
there's
all free
perks
now,
on
95?
those. There's perks on those pants or
I
jacket.
do not understand the question.
So like
They are now under the rule
those
of
are
the
these are the
Ashika
sort of cosmetic
and
things
the
that also have
Empire.
different perks that I could buy
Yeah.
at this
You need
special
piles of
merchant.
credits to really be free.
But
having the Trailblazer
it's a
feel
Ubisoft game.
close.
They all feel pretty similar regardless of the specific studio. No, that's not true. Like I was just saying, I've played a lot of those games recently, especially, and no, that isn't true.
Let me
Developers
know
are
if you
different.
change your mind.
No, it's not true. Developers are different, John. All right, John. Okay, John. All right, John. There you go. Go stay in the corner and then come on back. Rather than me and you be like, no, yes, no, yes. Just come up with a reason. It's ridiculous. Man, oh man, people really want to hate this game like a lot. They want to hate this game a lot. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, just use the critical thinking. Apart from John being a developer from Ubisoft, who has worked on Assassin's Creed and now has also worked on Star Wars Outlaws, I don't know that they understand that developers are different and that companies are different. They for sure can use specific ideas from other Ubisoft games, because Ubisoft, I would assume, shares ideas across, multiple games because they're the same publisher. But The Division and Assassin's Creed are very, very different video games. Avatar and Assassin's Creed are also very, very different. Wow. They're made by different people. Yeah, I would say Hogwarts Legacy and this game have a very similar vibe. Absolutely. Okay, let's do... What is this? Let's do some open world stuff, since we haven't shown any of that yet. Does it smell like a Ubisoft game? I can always tell that it's somebody who wants to just hate on this game because I've never seen them before. It's someone I've never seen in my chat before, and they come in there immediately arguing with me. The person who has played 8 hours more than they have. It's just like right away. It's so clear. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Crunchy. I agree. Oh yeah, you missed the space combat. I did it right at the beginning, actually. That's true. Even in the same developer, it could be an entirely different team. I never got any footage of Nar Shaddaa. I wish I had, because I do want to go see the huts. I didn't get to experience any of the Hut Crime Syndicate, and that was what I was really excited about. I was like, damn it, I want to see the huts. I want to go to Tatooine and see Jabba the Hutt. Okay. Let's do... This is kind of open. This is in the open world. This will be in the open world, but it's part of a side mission that you have to do. So you'll see. So this is open world that I'm running around in right now. But I have to go and talk to this person who's like, hey, go bomb this. Okay, and one thing I will say too about the Twitch compression is on the planets that have a lot of foliage and things like that, moving and wind, shit like that, the compression's gonna be way worse. Just so you're aware. Is there pod racing? I didn't see any. Can you steal vehicles? No, I don't think so. You basically have your own
Varric
speeder.
sent me.
Name's Monda. You're new.
I'm Kay. This is Nyx.
All right, Kay and Nyx.
Monda's gonna give you a
Here's
mission
the
to go
job.
blow up this generator.
Get inside, grab the client list, then plant the bomb on the generator.
Yeah, exactly.
That should open the pens and ruin
Does the open
this
world feel
entire
filled with stuff?
operation.
I
Right.
thought that it did.
And the bomb?
It's more of an
Over
exploration thing.
It's
So
your
like stuff will
standard
happen.
time-fused beradium charge.
Stuff will happen and you'll
sure,
go
yeah.
toward it.
Baradium. Use these all the time.
Is it fun? I had fun. Yes. I had fun.
Guess it's time to plant a bomb.
You like the possibility of tearing it up in Coruscant. I don't know if Coruscant's one of the planets that you can go to. There's only, I think there's 4 planets I want to say you could go to. I don't know how many cities that is. But again, think of it like each planet has like an open area to it. And this is the open area I'm in. I can't blow that wall up because I don't have that blaster perk. Yeah, like Ghost of Tsushima a little bit. Ghost of Tsushima, Yakuza, Red Dead, those are good points of comparison to this game. And you drink blue milk. I don't know that I ever did. Maybe.
What's the deal with these animals anyway, Monda?
Pumas. They stink.
Oh yeah, so this is an open world area that they saw me. The Pikes don't like me.
What happened to them?
You're setting them free.
The Pikes don't like me, so they immediately start firing at me. Like, I didn't have a choice. And again, they see you from really far away. Like really, really far away. Is there a home base you get to build up? Probably your ship, but I didn't really get to do much of that. There's no base building. My blaster at the beginning of this game is weak. There's an active reload as well. It's super weak. Like, I'm constantly dying. But this is like a... What is this? This is like a little outpost. This is a little outpost here. I was looking for loot, and I was like, what were they guarding? I think I was just trying... I found the... Oh, yeah, I think I found that rocket launcher there. The MPL rocket launcher. And what I was thinking was like, I think I could take this rocket launcher and try and blow up that wall that we saw.
Let's give those little feet a rest.
That we saw at the beginning. But as soon as you get on the speeder, you notice you drop it. So that's important. Any weapon you pick up that's like that, you drop it immediately if you get on a speeder or if you climb a ladder. So these are meant to be temporary weapons. Ammo's a cooldown. So thanks, Zach, very much. Thank you very much, Zach. Yeah, ammo's a cooldown. And so now... Oh man, they saw me.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I know, right, Kay? That's the way I felt about it. So, I didn't know that they would be right there. So, it was like, now I have to hide in the tall grass. And again, the compression's not going to be nice to this, but
You won't live through this.
the game looks fantastic when you're playing it in person. Like, it looks really, really great.
Think you can take me?
The compression's not gonna do it justice.
Go. Show no mercy.
All right, Nick's got that guy.
She's right here.
There we go. Knocked him out.
Hey.
And I could I probably could have stealthed my way into this if I hadn't alerted all of them. But since I rode right up and there were dudes right in front, now I gotta shoot them all. I gotta kill them all.
You think you can take me?
Keep going!
Shoot now!
Get him, Nix. Then I send Nix off. Oh, I got a few grenades, 2 thermal detonators.
Get him!
This game takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
They never see you coming, huh?
Is there good karma and bad karma type of system with how you deal with people? Yes. So, if I had been in a good reputation with the Pikes, they wouldn't have yelled at me. They would not have yelled at me. They would have been fine, and I would have been able to walk in. I have no idea what the difficulty setting is because I never saw it.
Check that out.
I don't know if that exists or what, but the music's great, yeah.
What was that?
So I stunned one of them. Oh, he has a shield. That's annoying. There's an ion attachment for those shields. You can use the ion attachment to bring down the shield. So if they have a shield, you use the ion attachment. It shorts their shield, and then you can shoot them.
Our ship got raided by a couple of
I think I'm still trying to sneak in here if I can. Yeah, there's going to be an explosive attachment for your blaster as well eventually that I think you unlock as the game progresses. But I've noticed that most weapons you pick up, at least at the beginning of the game, like these rifles are so much better than your blaster. So anything you can pick up from these enemies are like 1,000 times better than your garbage blaster because this is the beginning, I think. So. You have X amount of mod slots. I'm not sure, Cloudless. I don't know if there's... Oh, they're going to set off an alarm. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be like a mod slot type of thing or if it's just like a permanent upgrade. I don't know. Oh yeah, so they set the alarm off, so that's bad. Now I got a shitload of dudes to deal with. One thing I didn't notice when I was playing the game was there'll be an enemy with an alarm. That's Deadeye. There will be an enemy with an alarm icon over their head, and that means they're running to the alarm. That means they're running to the alarm to set it off. So if I can stop them... I kept getting shot. I kept getting shot. And I was like, fuck! But if they run to the alarm and you stop them, then they won't set the alarm off. Does the shooting combat feel like the Division? I never played the Division, so I don't know. So there's the ion shields. And I don't know that I have the ion... I think I might have the ion attachment to do this. What's the blue marker on the enemies? Blue marker on the enemies. There's the ion. Yeah, so I shorted his shield, and I shot him. Those are big dudes, by the way. Yeah, I shot them a lot. Feel like Far Cry? No, this doesn't feel like Far Cry. See, my blaster is terrible. It's just so bad. Oh, the little blue icon above their heads is, yeah, that means that's where you can send Nix. You can also send Nix to go get your, like Bacta and another rifle and stuff like that. Yeah, that's your Nix icon. That little, like, a little head with tentacles coming out of it. Yeah, your hand bounces off people with helmets. There's lots of explosive stuff. That didn't matter. Oh yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands maybe a little bit? Yeah, sure. Sure. Alright, I got another blaster rifle because I needed it. Oh, that guy was just standing there. What the hell? I'll take it. So, they put up that energy shield. I just brought that down for fun, but like, I didn't need to. Always, Pookie Man. Always. Do you think someone that massively is in that massively into Star Wars enjoys this? I mean, I'm into Star Wars and I enjoy it. I actually, my question is, I don't know if you would enjoy this if you're not into Star Wars. I don't know if, I'm not sure if you would get the same novelty that I did. I don't know. I think the game is good and fun. I think it's enjoyable for me. But I might be biased because of Star Wars. More Deadeye, but of course I only get the one. Pookie-Man, do the enemies keep spawning as long as the alarm is on? I couldn't figure this out because I was like, fuck, this is gonna go forever. So I was just trying to get to the alarm to turn it off. But I probably did this the hardest way you possibly could. This was probably the most difficult I made it on myself. Was this. Especially since it's like toward the beginning of the game, I only have three health sections. Oh, that grenade never went off. Yeah, exactly, Norca. Wonder if any Jedis turn up. I don't think so. You know, I don't know. I would be surprised if I never saw a Jedi. Actually. All right, let's see if I can throw a little grenade over there. They noticed, by the way, they noticed that grenade.
Let's switch it up.
Will do, boss. I can still take you down.
That AI was like, oh shit.
Hold the area.
I should be using Nyx more often there too. Nyx is what you're supposed to do, yay. But they take a lot of shots because that blaster's so bad. Sparty, I really hope.
Better be.
I really hope. There's the alarm, by the way. I really hope that I can finally disable it. That they don't reveal her as force sensitive. Man, do I really hope. I would love to play a Star Wars game that has nothing to do with the Force.
Now, where's
similar to Rogue One.
List?
Yeah. Is it open world? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Each planet, from what I can see, has an open world section. But I've not played all of it, so I don't know.
Maybe the list's on that hollow puck.
Your talent's wasted on the Hutt.
What is this?
It's an offer. Crimson Dawn wants to know who's doing business with the Pikes. Give me that list and we both profit.
Oh yeah, so
what about
here's...
Barrick?
It's easy to
So this is the reputation system.
Just don't back down.
What if I say no?
Now that you know who I work for, I can't let you walk out of here.
This is the reputation. So you can see here. So refuse and finish the job on one side, and then double cross the Hutts on another. And when I mouse over it, you'll be able to, it'll say, this will make your, like, this will go toward Crimson Dawn, or this will go toward Pikes. You'll see. Or the Hutts, or whatever it is. The Hutt Cartel. So my reputation with the Hutt Cartel is poor, but if I refuse and finish the job, then my reputation for the Hutt Cartel will go up. And it'll go from poor to probably, I think, good. And then I already have a good reputation with Crimson Dawn on the right side over here. You can't see Crimson Dawn. It's underneath my webcam, but this is for Crimson Dawn. And if I do this one, then my reputation will go further up with Crimson Dawn. So. And I can't remember what I chose, actually. Oh, I did this one.
Okay, Manda.
So
you got a
I
deal.
stuck with Crimson Dawn.
And you've got a job to finish. Take care of the bomb while I transfer the data. Working with the Dawn is very...
I'm friends with Darth Maul, exactly. Stuck with Crimson Dawn. It should be... my reputation will go up with them, and I'll be good. And so then that means in the Crimson Dawn sections of the game, I can go and wander around and they'll know me and they won't shoot at me and all that other stuff. Oh, there was a little bit of a glitch. You couldn't see her opening the chest. There you go.
Come on, Nix. Let's deal with that
but
generator.
again, this build was, I mean, who knows how old. I would imagine there's going to be some glitches in an open world game. That's just pretty standard for any video game at all, it turns out. Are the space witches in this game? I don't know.
Here goes.
That's a good question. I have not seen any characters with force sensitivity. Yes, Sparty, there is gear that changes how she looks. That's true, you're right, Kryptonite. No melee weapon. I don't think I ever ran into a melee weapon. Good, that's a good question. Well, that took a little bit to punch that guy out, actually.
Okay.
So this is the actual mission I'm supposed to be doing, which is blowing up this generator.
Did you touch
Yeah,
anything?
I don't know if there is. Yeah, Nyx is kind of your melee weapon, to be fair.
That timer's going real fast.
Are there any
There's gotta be another
ponchos?
way. Do you see a way out, Nix?
What did I find? Nyx, which way? How do I leave, Nyx? I was getting panicked. Which way, Nyx? Oh yeah, that's right.
Did you get that button, Nix?
There's a hole for Nyx to crawl underneath so you can open the door, thank God. It would be cool if you can get one of those giant electric batons. I would agree. Nyx better be getting a 50% cut for all the heavy lifting he does. Nyx does a lot in this game, which is why I really liked the cute sidekick. Because the cute sidekick in this game was like really useful and also cute. No, you know what? Not that I could see there's a skill tree. It's more of a, I think, gear dependent. There might be a skill tree, but I didn't really get a look at it. But it seemed more gear dependent and like getting materials to upgrade blasters, to upgrade your jacket or your holster or whatever else. Yeah, Nyx is the Jedi. And so then I think just leave the facility. Oh yeah, this is me testing like how far you can fall.
You gotta go lie to the huts.
And like some of these falls, you take a ton of damage. Like a lot. Yeah, like I died. There you go. And this is kind of what I was talking about, where it's like open world, but there are limitations on what you can do. There are limitations. That feels like an Elden Ring type of thing. Where like if you don't go the right way, then you're either going to take damage or die. Oh, is Witcher like that too? Nyx pushed me. No, there's no double jump either. I wish I had force sensitivity
there.
For just the double jump.
Job's done.
I knew you'd deliver. Meet me at Daruda Diner in Janta's Hope.
All right, I did it. I blew up that generator very specifically for Crimson Dawn. You saw someone describe it as kind of Uncharted 4 open-ended areas, but bigger. I mean, yeah, it's open world, but like I said, I think a better point of comparison is like a Yakuza or a Red Dead or a Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was the same way, where like if you got on top of a cliff or whatever and you try to jump off the cliff, you probably weren't going to make it. Like generally you would die. There's usually some sort of, directed way around those rocks or whatever that you had to go. All right, Gooses, the hype train's all set. If you all want me to give away video games, what did I say? 5? I'm going to give away 5 video games if we get to the end of a level 5 hype train. 5. One of them is a month of Ubisoft Plus. One of them is any video game at all. And 3 other video games of my choice that I haven't even decided yet. So Hype train's ready. Thank you, Elder Triton, for trying to get it started as you always do. I have some more gameplay to show too. This will be more directed. This is inside an Imperial base, and I think again this is main questline stuff. The game does not have destructible environments now. You're not a massive Star Wars fan, are you? I am a massive Star Wars fan, yes, and have been for 30 years. Probably, let's just say my entire life, because like I basically grew up with Star Wars. Does an alliance with a faction impact your levels with other factions? Yes. So usually if you do one thing with one crime syndicate, and it goes, let's say it goes from poor to good, if it goes to good, then if you do that one thing, the other crime syndicate is going to go down. So you know that if you're doing one thing for one crime syndicate, there's probably another crime syndicate that's suffering because of it. So it's very rare that you can do something for a crime syndicate and like all the other crime syndicates are like totally fine. Great job. So usually there's a negative and a positive to it. Okay. 4 more people to start the hype train, by the way. Thanks, Leenda. 4 more people to start the hype train. So this is, just so you know, I've snuck into an Imperial base here. I showed the beginning of this yesterday. I snuck into an Imperial base. I'm looking for, I think it was very specific, either plans or a way to clear my name because Imperials were after me. But I run into this character. Who you'll see in a second. And this is all the directed stealth stuff that I was talking about. That's like very frustrating and can be hard.
Oh, these files are impossible to understand.
Coupon.
What are you?
Bosnock.
Those guys.
Bosnock.
Whoa.
He's fun. He's really fun.
Yes?
No, you are an intruder. And if you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
I'm sorry, you are?
Bosnock. I am Durden's bookkeeper. Fancy name for a prisoner.
I thought prisoners were usually in, cells.
Oh, nice, Gameslave. Cuteball gifted to Shibble Wibble and a League of Forian.
All the governor's bribes,
thanks, Cuteball.
Shady deals, they all go
3 more people to start the hype train.
Hey, we gotta hurry this up. Just pick who you want to pin this on.
Make a smoothie with it.
Let's help each other then. Scrub some records for me and
he's not really a head in a jar. He's just an alien in a jar.
What do you need?
Yeah, he's like Krang, exactly. 3 more people to start the hype train. Oh yeah, here's another example of this. Damn, I was looking for this earlier. So
what do you need?
You can frame Crimson Dawn or frame the Pikes. Now obviously if you frame the Pikes, that's gonna be bad for the Pikes, good for Crimson Dawn, right? So that brings up your Crimson Dawn reputation if you frame the Pikes. Or if you frame Crimson Dawn, that brings up your Pike reputation and brings down your Crimson Dawn reputation. I really liked this system, by the way. This system was very, very clear. It helped me know exactly what I was doing and what damage or whatever else I was doing to my reputation. I very much appreciated it. Video James gifted to Sourdodo. Sourdodo, do something nice for somebody else. Thanks, Video James. 2 more people to start the hype train. Yeah, it shows you you're standing very clearly. One thing I will say, I wish that it would show you where your reputation would go. So, for example, my reputation with the Pike Syndicate is bad, but if I frame Crimson Dawn, would it go from bad to poor? Would it go from bad to good? Like, how much would it go up? I think it's only one section, truly, but it would be nice for that it showed me how far up it would go. Canned bread, yeah, there are different merchants that if your reputation was bad or good, let's say it was good with the Pikes, then you have access to their merchants. And then you can go to their merchants and buy stuff. But if your reputation is bad with the Pikes, you don't have access to their merchants. I did not have a preferred faction. No, I didn't.
All right,
there you
Boss
go.
Knock.
So I
Wipe all
picked,
the peg debts you
I
have
picked the
on
Crimson Dawn because I already had a good
Someone wants to
reputation
get
with them.
Brooke in trouble, huh? Brave, sure. Stupid, maybe. I'll wipe them
2 more people
and meet you in my extraction cruiser.
to start the hype train.
Extraction cruiser.
I've had a long time to plan this, intruder.
Yes, Spicy
Get it
Avocado
one
Town, as
from
far as
that
I know.
tunnel behind you.
I played this 2-3 weeks ago and recorded my gameplay. This is my gameplay, and we're watching it.
Okay, Boss Knock. What do I do?
Call the cargo elevator. You did it, intruder.
Now, Bosnock, I was trying to clear my name at this
And
Imperial base,
my
but
name
Bosnock is like, help me and leave. Get me out. And I'm like, all right, whatever, Bosnock. I guess I'll help you. So I do. But I still have to stealth my way through.
So, extraction cruiser is acting up. Only the push here. There's a button on the back that should give her a power surge.
Oh, thank God they didn't see me. There are a couple of spots here that I like. Man, the Imperial bases look sick. They look so good. I was so impressed with the atmosphere. And honestly, I was so impressed with the atmosphere that I forgot to even look at like the graphics and look at what I was playing because it looked so good. Great, they saw me. I gotta go. Oh, see that one, see how he was running to turn on an alarm, but I shot him. And my objective is do not raise the alarm.
Does anyone read?
So thank God that they didn't turn on the alarm. I can't remember if that happens though.
What are you doing?
At least the gun droids know their place.
Unavailable in combat.
Hey, you!
Jeez, those stormtroopers take a lot. I almost activated that camera, I just noticed. I think I fuck up on the red, on the, oh, he's trying to start the alarm. Maybe I die here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I do die. Okay. So this is the forced stealth areas. And, how old is this gameplay? I mean, it's brand new. You've never seen it. I played it 3 weeks ago, but it's not old. Oh, I missed that melee because he's too strong. There we go. I finally, man, geez. Yeah, alarm is mission fail. So these forced stealth areas are super frustrating and are, I think, part of the main quest line. So you're gonna have to do them. You're gonna have to do them, and you're gonna have to not raise the alarm. So you've got to do that. You have to do the stealth stuff. You don't have a choice, and they can be pretty frustrating.
See something?
Oh yeah, this is an interesting way to. So I use Nyx to trigger a detonation on one of these. On one of those things that, like, yeah, there you go. They explode into smoke, and I can walk by the camera.
Suspicious.
So so I can use that smoke to sneak on by, or just wait for the camera to move over. Either way.
There.
And then this is Bosnock's sled.
Yes, follow me. I will
And
lead us out of here.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get Bosnock out. So. Yeah, I'm telling you, the stealth is not easy. Like, you have to be very careful, and then in most cases, even when you're being careful, it doesn't matter. So.
I thought you had this all planned out.
I do, and I plan for you to drop this energy barrier.
And of course, I'm getting all sorts of gear along the way, so I'm...
Kay, get back here. The imp's not buying it.
What?
I've locked a
Oh yeah,
trailblazer
Waka's
down,
still in
but
my
they're
ship,
trying to
too.
pry her doors
Miss
open.
Bianca
Hurry up.
gifted 3 months of a sub to Cat with a Gat. Oh, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. Cat with a Gat
Yeah,
got
let's go.
3 months of a subscription from Miss Bianca B. Damn, Miss Bianca. I wonder if, did you get a discount on that, Miss Bianca? That's huge. That's huge. 4 more people to start the hype train, Gooses.
What was that?
Oh, they saw me.
Nyx, we're spotted.
I I can't remember if they raised the alarm or not.
Door is closed.
I got it, Bosma.
I think I just have to kill them. I'm getting shot from the side there. This shit's not easy.
Where's backup?
Ancient David man. Some of those characters that are not stormtroopers, like if they're like a higher rank and file than a stormtrooper, will just turn on an alarm. They'll just have an alarm in their, like those guys. They'll just have an alarm in their radio and just hit it. And then you're fucked. Spencer, thank you, Spencer, for being here almost 4 years. As always, Spencer, for supporting. Thank you. Someone else gifted to upgrade. Upgrade. Do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, someone else. The Apple TV thing is a code that Twitch should give you. And the code only works if you already do not have Apple TV, just so you know.
I pushed a button.
2 more people to start the hype train. Oh yeah, Bianca, that's right. 2 more people to start the hype train, Gooses. If we get to the end of level 5 of a hype train, I'm going to give away 5 video games. How'd you end up here? One of them being a month of Ubisoft Plus, so you don't have to worry about buying Star Wars Outlaws.
Bosnock, you there? Uh-oh.
Oh, Bosnock. I lost Bosnock. I think where did I... Is this where I came from? Oh no, this is... I like the way she said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's how I felt about it. Alright, 2 more people drop 100 bits and the hype train goes. Do y'all want me to give away video games today? Okay, this section I had to try a couple of times.
How did you even get down here?
This section, I tried a couple of times just because I was curious to see how the game dealt with it. Yeah, this is a base. This is a base. Basically a space station, Chomp Square. It's really cool. Sweet meats! So I can blow that up. Do they know immediately where I am?
Sounds like, hey, you're trespassing. On me.
That's it. I'm sounding the alarm.
Yeah, they're sounding the alarm. This shit is hard. Sweet Meats gifted to Rad Raven. Rad Raven, do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, Sweet Meats. And then Silver and Black gifted to Zweigel and Fat Back Ribs. Thank you, Silver and Black. Thank you, Silver and Black. So here's the thing. They're in a caution state because I blew something up. But then one of them just decides to turn on the alarm. Like, nothing happened. They just decide to turn on the alarm, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Again. So you have to kill them all right away, or maybe draw their attention to you. Yeah, station lockdown is an instant fail for this section. Thank you, Diabito. You got the unlimited lobster buffet, Diabito, for your Prime. All right, we're in level 1. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm giving away 5 games. So I was trying to disable the alarm, but...
What are you doing?
Yeah. So that character right there, this dude, can just turn on the alarm, and he doesn't have to run to the wall. Pookie, man. He doesn't have to run to the wall, so I disabled the alarm for nothing. So there's a lot of this that happens in these forced stealth areas. Super Nintendo Chalmers pushing us into level 2. Thank you, Super Nintendo Chalmers. So yeah, so I was like, maybe I'll just kill him really fast. But my blaster is weak and they are strong. Thanks, Fozzie, for the hype. There we go. I shot him.
Ooh, still in one piece.
We're in level 2, Gooses. Of course, they send more stormtroopers. By the way, they send more stormtroopers and immediately know where I am. Right away. Like, they open this door. Hold on. So, like, I don't tell them where I am. But this is what I was kind of talking about with, like, the stealth being hard, then easy. Basically pretty inconsistent.
Still in one piece.
So they immediately know. I didn't even get a chance to, like, hide or anything. They right away are starting to fire at me. No, that was not an alarm. I know, and it wasn't an alarm. It's weird, right? I think I only had the one left. But, oh, they sent more. Fucking jeez. They sent more stormtroopers. They have CCTV, but not always, because I've been running around this side for a while and they didn't know I was there. And I died. I was killed. It's like super difficult. And so I was trying, basically just trying different ways to get through this just to see.
This is why you are never gonna get that promotion.
Ancient David Man, yeah. I was saying that these streams are easier for me to do because I'm not playing. So I can comment while not having to worry about playing.
Okay, still alive.
3 minutes left on level 2, Gooses. 3 minutes left on level 2. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm going to give away 5 games. Alright, so they all come out. I have to shoot more of them. This game looks decent, though. Yeah, and that's because it is decent. Yeah, I enjoyed my time with it. More stormtroopers. Because I guess it is an Imperial base. There we go. Deadeye was able to kill 3 of them, so that's good.
Can anyone hear me?
There we go. I think I made it past this. I think I cut out a few of my failures too. I think I cut out a few of my failures here because this was not easy. This was a not easy section. How to rank it compared to Jedi Survivor? Jedi Survivor is a completely different video game. Jedi Survivor is like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And this game is much more open world with directed quests and stuff. So Jedi Survivor is pretty on rails, and this is not. And so I like this game because it's casual. I like this game because I'm not gonna have to put on my gamer big boy pants and like, you know, sit there and really try like I did in Jedi Survivor. This game, most of it is pretty casual, except for these 4 stealth areas. 1 minute left, Goose is on the hype train. Level 2. If we beat level 2, it'll continue, and the giveaway will still be alive. No, this game is not out. No, I got an extended preview. Here's another forced stealth section that was very difficult.
What the?
They know immediately that I'm there. Right away.
Glory of the Empire.
Diabito, I'll let you know when the giveaway's happening. But the Goose has got to beat Hype Train first. I'm not trying to sell you on this game, so I died. But the autosave, I think, is pretty nice to me here. Yeah, so it puts me here, which is good. Thank God. Jeez. Each section is an autosave, because they know you're going to die a lot. 30 seconds left, Gooses.
Move, trooper.
So I'm going to be like... So I can disable this alarm. I can blow that up, kill a few people. I can't remember if I left this in. There was one of these scenarios. Yeah, there it is. So, fuck, I don't even notice it. So, let's see here. So what I did was I disabled the alarm. I blew those guys up. But over here, over here, there's somebody activating an alarm. So I would have to blast my way through all of these guys, then run to the left, and then kill this guy. So, like, there are people everywhere in this Imperial base that are going to set off alarms. And a lot of the times, it's really hard to tell that it's happening. Thank you, Paul, for using the Prime. Han Solo it. So, I'm glad you brought that up, Tiny Timbo. From what I can see, there are different skills that you unlock along the way. One of them is called like fast talking, and you can run up to somebody who sees you, and then you can fast talk them and be like, no, I'm supposed to be here, it's no big deal. And then supposedly that should work because it's like a Han Solo thing where you're like convince them you're meant to be there, which is cool. But I never got to use that skill because this wasn't a persistent character. So thanks, Neo Rat, for the bits. I don't know how that's how that skill's going to work, but we'll see. Dion the dinosaur is back as well. Thank you, Dion. Yeah, distract them long enough to slip in.
Move, trooper. There's a
Thanks, Dion.
intruder near the cargo bay.
So I was just learning the mechanics was harder than I wanted it to
Use a
be.
bit of firing practice.
We should investigate.
Looks like you. Oh, nope. I didn't move and he saw me.
They're headed for us.
I didn't move and he saw me right away. They opened the doors and came running back in. So I was like, fuck it.
Come on. It's over.
Fuck it. Who cares? I'm telling you, like, this shit's not easy. Like, it's like a... Because I was like, well, maybe it's like a video game where they'll just run by me and not look.
Move, trooper.
You know?
There's a possible intruder near the cargo bay.
He looked right at me, but I wasn't even moving. So I killed all those dudes. That guy's going to set the alarm off. So if it's a stormtrooper... I'm so glad I'm understanding these rules now. If it's a stormtrooper that says he's going to set off the alarm, he's probably going to run to the thing on the wall over here. But if it's another guy, if it's one of the officers that says they're going to set off an alarm, they can just do that with a radio. I did not get to choose a difficulty, no. I did not get to choose a difficulty setting, but there might be one.
They won't quit.
What?
Is anyone there? We need reinforcements.
So I disabled the alarm just to make sure. I know, right? I need my MGS box, exactly. So I think this was the success. Yeah, I think I was able to... The stealth approach... It's funny, the stealth approach, since this is a forced stealth area, you have to do it stealth. You don't have a choice. I think this is where people are going to get hung up.
We're not getting through that hangar with
Because I think these stealth areas are not...
Maybe
they're
we
not
can get them out of
necessarily
here.
fun. Because if it just took me a couple times to do it, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I had fun. But since they're forcing you and then the alarm goes off and you die a lot, it can get frustrating in an otherwise casual game. The Stormtrooper's aim is better than it should be, I feel like. I just played a little Wordle there.
Okay, one... Let's get back to the ship.
Alright, I'm almost back to the ship. Makes sense in an Imperial area. Yeah, I mean, the Imperial areas, of course, should be hard, right?
Okay,
Makes
Nick?
sense. That always made sense to me. But it is also a video game. So maybe a little... It might be a little too hard. This part's... I think this part... I remember this part being pretty cool, because this is, like, the wide open area.
Right there. Let's get loud, Nick.
Yeah, so you'll notice, top right of the screen, do not raise the alarm is gone. So now I can do whatever I want. Now I'm going to have to kill my way through a bunch of Imperials. But I think it might be an infinite spawn. I think they might just keep sending them. Yeah, weapons free, exactly.
Waka, drop the cargo ramp.
There are lots of different skills you can use with your blaster. The blaster has a stun, a one-shot stun. The blaster has the ion thing to bring down shields. It's got the Red Dead Deadeye. Obviously you can use Nyx to run up and distract them.
This is getting serious.
There we go. Deadeye should do that. There we go. Deadeye kills a couple of them.
If you want to live through this, you'll get that thing open.
It's not my fault. I told you she wasn't ready.
Yeah, aiming at their head. So like, I picked up one of their weapons, but that doesn't shoot through the shield, so I have to short out their shield with the ion blaster.
There's a lot of troopers out here.
I get it. Just don't let them hurt the
And then I can pick up one of their E11 blaster rifles. You notice I shorted out his shield, but it came back. Which is rough. Yeah, they're gonna put the game on Steam, but probably not right away because they want to make money on Ubisoft Plus first. So. Oh, they're throwing a grenade. I just realized.
Over here.
I don't think your health regenerates unless you have a specific perk. So you have to go and get. You can send Nyx to go get a blaster rifle for you, or send Nyx to go get Bacta for you. Mike Alhuman. Much easier to use one of their black. Look at all the fucking Imperials. So this is where I was just like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't know. Who knows how long they're gonna go. I made it up. I made it up and didn't get shot. Thank God.
Oh no, that was our way out.
Then we'll make another one.
I think, Kenny, I think they're bullet spongy because it's the beginning of the game. Like, this is... I'm pretty weak at the start of this with this blaster, so... Just so you know, the reason there's a... That's not a loading screen, that's a cut. I added that cut into... when I was editing the video, because my first attempt at leaving this base, I crashed. Just so you know. Does this game have multiple endings? I don't know.
We're out.
I'm not sure.
We're good.
Not yet, we aren't. Ties are still
So I cut that out. So it really is a pretty. It's perfectly smooth from base to space to planet. Oh man, I'm getting shot to hell. So I'm just supposed to reach the debris field, but like, there's kind of no point in taking on these TIE fighters. But you'll notice the wanted level in the top left. You'll notice the Imperial wanted level. Looks like I have a 3-star for the Imperial wanted level. So they're going to send me a few. They're going to send a few Imperials after me. Very similar to GTA.
All right, you see that Imperial comms relay? We get over there, we wipe its data, the imps forget all about it.
Oh yeah. So I'm headed over to the Imperial prompt relay, and I can wipe the data, and then that will clear my wanted level.
Okay, guess I'll need to take out these ties first.
But I think I have to, I have to kill the TIE fighters first. Yeah, Fiore, totally is, yeah. Like I said, Magnus, this is not me trying to sell you this game. This is just me telling you about it. Me telling you what it is and how it works. The ship combat I enjoyed. It feels like Starfield. Could be a little wonky. I played mouse and keyboard, and that was maybe a little wonky. You've got lock-on missiles. I like the dotted reticle that shows you where to aim as well. And there's a little bit of a snap to it as well. So it kind of snaps to it when you're near it. Let's see here. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Fernando. Thanks, Jimmy B. There's my lock on. That should kill it. There it goes.
Can't slice that relay with these ties on us.
I gotta kill more TIE fighters. You'll notice my shield and my ship health goes down really fast. Like, so this is clearly the beginning. Thank you, Ark. I bet this game never comes to Game Pass. I bet in like 4 years it'll come to Game Pass. This is going to be on Ubisoft's thing first, on PC, and then 6 months, probably 6 months after that, maybe a year, it'll come to Steam. Yeah, you can upgrade the ship. Yes, absolutely.
We did it.
All right, so I cleared the TIE fighters.
Who's this guy in the jar?
Bosnog.
Bosnog. Good. Yeah. Great. Get close to the relay and I can wipe the system.
So now I'm clearing the wanted status.
Uninterrupted.
Directive attention pilots. Abandon search.
Okay, are we good?
We're all clear. Let's get back to Mirgana. Quick.
And then I'm gonna go land on the planet. And that's it. This was cool because I liked this gameplay section because it went from space station to ship combat to down on the planet, all in a pretty smooth progression. There were no loading screens. Can you fly to space whenever you want? That's a great question, Red Knight. I don't know. I would assume that yes, you can, but I don't know.
And no, he is not.
And then it does this. So like this is it's a predefined landing But at least it shows you flying into the planet. And then it shows the, like, behind the atmosphere is a little bit is obviously the loading screen, right? It is not like No Man's Sky where you can just fly directly into a planet and land, but that's right, DE, I can, yeah. And then obviously there's, you know, this little loading screen. You know what? I agree. The ship is simple looking. I think they meant that to be simple looking because it's during the Imperial era. But I would agree. I kind of wish that it was had a cooler design.
Oh, all right. Lyra better.
So there you go. Now I'm back on the city. Yeah, it's interesting about that ship. I thought the same thing.
I'm sure they'll let you play Sabak. However it is, you do that.
I hope so, Lussel. I hope so. So there you go. That is all of the gameplay that I've got. I showed you all the... Oh, thank God that was night mode. That's all the gameplay that I've got, but I can... If there's anything else that I can show you, I would love to show you. Because we watched it all yesterday, too. Is there anything more that you'd like to see? Would you like to see more open world stuff? Somebody asked about more open world stuff. I showed this yesterday. I can show it again. Let me find it. Exploring the open world. This was, I think most people are most curious about this stuff. So if you watched this yesterday, it'll be a rerun. You will already have seen me talk about this, but I also posted it on YouTube so you can watch me talk about this gameplay. But this is probably the best example of open world. That was the city we just landed on, you noticed. And you can take your speeder out and then go and explore. You can go and explore. Massive has been great at details and open world stuff. Pixel Chaos, Massive has really honestly done just a great job again. Like, I was so impressed with Avatar, and I'm very impressed with this as a Star Wars fan too. So you notice the little question mark that appeared up here. It sort of appeared. It pinged on the compass as you're riding by. You can go to those question marks, and that'll be a little a mini side quest. So that's what they want you to do. By the way, the Twitch compression is going to make this look like garbage because of moving foliage, etc., etc. But and also maybe I wish I had exported these videos at a higher bitrate too, because even YouTube compression looks bad here. So.
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate camp, and a SWAT team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Stolen Imperial property, huh? How can I say no?
Okay, so that stolen Imperial property quest, I didn't pull over to do, but you can, and that is again kind of one of those side quests. Is there a day and night cycle or weather effects? Weather effects, yes. Day and night cycle, I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, you can upgrade the speeder.
Don't just hope. Okay. So
yeah, I'm not sure about the day and night cycle.
Trailblazer.
But yes, you can upgrade the speeder, you can upgrade your blaster, you can upgrade your ship. Is there fishing? I don't know if there's fishing. Good question. I wish that there was. That is not pod racing.
Governor Thornton doesn't care about us. Just look at me.
And like these are different outposts throughout the open world. They'll have different merchants. Or that's actually a ship upgrade merchant, but it's early on in the game, so I can't use it.
Whoa. Check out the ship, Nix. Waka's been busy. There's the workbench.
There is no segs. I don't think you can romance anybody or have segs with anyone.
Dunka, My blaster's good to go.
Aaron said they said the ship is inspired by a turtle's figure and body shape.
I'll send you the location.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they would make a ship that looks like a turtle.
All right.
I don't know.
I can do that.
Good. Find me in Jonta's Hope when you're done.
I love seeing all the droids from the original Star Wars. Like that one droid right there rolling around with a bunch of arms. There you go, Zion, yeah. Yeah, the ships definitely look practical, which is the way ships looked in the Imperial era in Star Wars in the original trilogy. So, what about Pazak, the card game? Well, there's Pazak and Sabak. I'm pretty sure you can play Sabak in this game, but I didn't get to. So.
Ooh, that capacitor looks dead. Guess
Fernando.
This is why I needed the ion mod.
Yeah, so I got that ion mod you saw earlier. I think you do a scan with Nyx, and then you find where the ion generator is. And then you hit it, and the door opens. Game slid.
Oh, I guess I'll just take these then.
I'm stealing stuff from the Hutt cartel, I just realized. So hopefully they don't know who did this, because then that's going to make the Hutts mad at me. And then that was part of the quest I was supposed to do. So this is, again, since I was sort of on a timed demo when I was playing, I wanted to do the main quest stuff to progress, but you don't have to if you're out in this world. You just kind of roll around the speeder and find something new to do, which is the way I'm going to stream it for sure. I'm just gonna roll around and, you know, go to the different question marks. Can the blaster be stealth? So early on, the blaster is not stealth because there's no suppressor. It might get a stealth upgrade as you play the game.
Handle yourself on a speeder. You want a race?
Yeah, I like. Oh yeah, this is the race. This is an open world
I
thing.
could use the practice.
You're confident.
So I showed this yesterday, but this is the, like, there's always somebody out in these areas. It's like, you look fast. Want a race? I love it. It's such a video game thing. And I was like, you bet I do. Pixel Chaos, you're probably right. It's the same developer, so. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Bro. Also, the Imperials are just like shitting around on the racetrack. I don't know if you go faster on the path versus faster on, like, off-road, you know? Are there moral reasons to side with each gang? Good question. I don't think so. Maybe eventually you discover that, but I never did in my time playing. I have no idea, Alka. They're off duty. But I'm now ahead, but just barely, I think. I wish there was, you can look behind you, but I don't know. I wish there was a way to see how close she was behind me.
Hey, who said there'd be a next time?
I beat her, and I took her credits. Fozzie. This is better than Skyrim. And then I ran into a bush that's a rock. I thought for sure I was going to be able to blast through that bush, and I was not able to. The bush was a rock. Alkagonis, I was just trying to think of that, and I couldn't remember what it was.
Slow.
I know, it's one sturdy shrub. It's so much like Red Dead when you're riding that horse around. I ran into so much shit in Red Dead on that horse. I crashed my horse so many times. I was always falling off the horse and, like, hurting the horse and shit. Do you wish you were a Jedi while playing this? No. Not at all. I never once thought that. I never was like, boy, I wish I had force powers or whatever. Maybe eventually they'll make a game like that, but it didn't bother me. I think it's cool to have a Star Wars game that doesn't have any force powers. I played this. This was in the past. I played this. I recorded this, and now I'm talking about the gameplay that I recorded. The cliff in the first area in Red Dead. I know. I was just always falling off cliffs and shit. Cupog, I crashed that horse so much.
Dunka, hey.
Do I feel it's worth $70? I can't tell you that yet because I haven't played enough.
Bunch of credits too.
Buy pies? I don't know.
Those anyway.
I can't tell if it's worth $70. One thing I can tell you, it is absolutely worth the pay for it for a month on Ubisoft Plus thing. For sure worth $18.
Don't worry.
That's what I would do. If it were me. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do.
I'm gonna give
is buy it for a month on Ubisoft Plus. Unless like they do they give you the early access thing? I'm gonna need that early access thing because of streaming. So
I got some friends who could help you out. Get you a better slicing kit. Rig that speeder of yours.
Yeah, you gotta do the Ubisoft Plus thing. And if you ever sign up for Ubisoft Plus or Game Pass or anything else like that,
thanks. I mean, information.
Sign up for it and cancel it immediately.
Right? You know, you can keep those.
Don't let it auto renew.
Talk soon.
BM's above. I thought you did. Yeah, cancel it immediately. That's the way. That's my life pro tip. Anytime you sign up for anything monthly and you only want to do it for 1 month, cancel it immediately.
Looking for someone who can.
As soon as you sign up, cancel it.
Trouble with the winds, huh?
Is it that obvious?
This game releases in a month.
Sela Rovak is the best bike modder on this side of the Hydian, but she's not keen on
Guzzo, thank you for the Prime,
That's
Guzzo.
Okay.
Very much.
Neither am I.
She hasn't been around lately.
I liked Ghost Recon Wildlands, yeah.
And Kadua know where she is.
Kadua. Yeah.
There you go, Miss Bianca.
Just outside Mirogana. It's a wind fishing
Pope Man,
settlement.
thanks for the Prime, Pope Man.
Wind fishing, obviously.
Oh, really, Kush? Yeah, there you go. Walrus Woman. Wasn't the Jabba stuff in the premium edition? No. So, from what I know of the Jabba stuff, that Jabba, the Jabba stuff, Jabba's in the game, but I think they put a Jabba mission behind DLC. I believe that's the way that's working. There's like some paid mission that is, but not all Jabba is behind the DLC. So.
Okay, come here.
Is this a bait and switch with the... So,
Hey,
I'll Parsley,
the fuel injectors here.
the graphics look even better in person than they do on Twitch. So, what I played looks, I want to say, 10 times better in person than what you're seeing on Twitch. Like, so much better. The one area of this game I had no qualms with, and actually I think is maybe a huge selling point, is the graphics and the ambiance and the sound design. I think people could criticize the writing a little bit. It's still pretty good. They could criticize that, maybe criticize the voice acting and or the motion capture, which I don't necessarily think is bad, but they have not made a bad looking or bad sounding game. The game is really, really beautiful and sounds amazing. Very much like the Avatar game. Similar to KOTOR? KOTOR is pretty directed. KOTOR's pretty directed. This is more open, so.
I see pikes.
And then, like, this is open world again, so, like, you can find these little outposts and just kill these people if you want to and see what happens. They see me immediately, by the way. Let's be honest, Star Wars was never about the writing. I mean, I disagree that... I'm not going to say Star Wars writing is the best writing in the world, but Star Wars is more about the story that resonates. It's the hero's journey that resonates, so... In that sense, it's about the writing. This drops in a month.
Find cover. Get him, Nick.
Oh my gosh, holy shit. That dude came out of nowhere, hit me with a stick. It does not seem like an overwhelming open world, no. No, it doesn't. That's right, Fiore, yeah. But like, this is just, I think I'm just killing these people just to get the loot that's in this building. So. Yeah, they recognize you from very far away. They know that, I think, maybe they don't even recognize you specifically. They might just be like on alert for anybody. How many watchtowers do you need to climb? 0. 0.
If Crimson Dawn was smart, they would branch out into poaching too. Absolute.
They know right away that you're bad. Maybe just because, not because you're K, but maybe just because you're a person. And they are like, you know, stay away. Does it feel like a reskin Assassin's Creed Far Cry? No, absolutely not. Not at all. This is from a different developer. Oh no. Oh no, I can't do anything. There we go. You can melee him from the back. The better point of comparison is probably Yakuza, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost Recon Wildlands is a really good comparison. Those animations are pretty jank. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know what? So what? You know how many video games I play with janky animations? Like, pretty much all of them. It's so rare. I've had the jankiest of jank in like The Last of Us and shit. Like, it's just whatever. It's such a funny thing that people are like pick on an animation. So like, well, generally speaking, they're not that bad.
Should be easy.
I saw those animations 50 times, and I might have had jank in 4 of them. You know.
That worked.
Does it have any Mass Effect vibes?
Like shadows, right?
Not really. This doesn't feel like Mass Effect to me. Yeah, as long as it's fun, who cares? Yeah, so this was just to get that, I think, that key card and some loot. Jelly salmon. Also, this is, I mean, like, I'm not saying they're going to fix those animations, but this build is 6 months old, probably. 3 to 6 months old. This is not the finished game. I would imagine the finished game is going to have some bugs. Because video games have bugs. They definitely have bugs.
Barracks contacts near here.
This game,
for trouble next.
Avatar was on Steam within 6 months of its release. I bet this game is a year. Depending on how this game sells, if this sells well, it will not come to Steam for a while. If it doesn't sell well, then it will come to Steam quickly. So. Yeah, exactly, Cat with a Gat. That's right, J-Dog. And this is another example of the open world. I'm just kind of wandering around. I found a wall that clearly should be blown up. And I also, I decided to pet this weird little thing.
Don't be jealous, Nix.
Do you get to play around with lightsabers? Not that I saw. Any idea if they'll support widescreen on console? I don't know. So clearly you have to blow this up. So I was like, maybe a grenade? No. Eventually what I discovered, that little icon, that little yellow icon there, that's a blaster attachment that I don't have. So, once I get that blaster attachment, then I can do it. I was like trying to scan it. Things like that. And I think that blaster attachment doesn't come, at least to you, until a while into the game. It for sure ran... Man, Jedi Survivor's launch was rough. I don't know if you remember Jedi Survivor's launch. Certainly ran better for me. But I was playing it, on a PC that Ubisoft had set up. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen when it comes to my hardware and everyone else's?